Hello, it's Dave again. I'd like to talk to you about the group that I created that you're invited to join. It's called Creating Your Beautiful Life. It's in Facebook. In this Facebook group, Creating Your Beautiful Life, we talk about ways we can create our beautiful life. We just had one workshop so far where we talked about that. Let me give you some of the main points of that. We talked about the power of positive affirmations, how positive affirmations are an excellent way to get our mind into a positive place and keep it in that positive place for a long time. We talked about the power of gratitude, where we start each day with gratitude, and then the rest of our day it stays positive once we start our day with gratitude. We talk about some of the scientific studies, why they found that positive thought works, how positive thought actually helps us. We talked about how some people where positive thought and gratitude, positive thinking won't be quite enough for them. People that have had trauma in childhood. Trauma in childhood doesn't always have to be what people think it is, and that's one major event or a few major traumatic events in childhood. Trauma can be anything that was ongoing in childhood, like if our parents put us down a lot, if our parents made us feel like we're not enough, if our parents made us feel like we're not loved, or if they made us feel like we're only loved if we perform in a certain way, like getting straight A's in school or whatever, being the sports star in school, or well, whatever kind of criteria that our parents could put upon us that would make us feel like we're not loved if we didn't meet that criteria. That could be a trauma also. Or if we were bullied, or if we just felt like life was difficult when we were a childhood because we were either being put down by our parents or made to feel by our parents like we weren't loved unless we performed, or if we felt that way in school, or if we felt bullied in school, or if we felt like it was hard to make friends in school, or whatever. Now, any of those things could be considered a trauma. It doesn't always have to be one major event like our parents breaking up, or our parents being in poverty, or in anything like that. It doesn't always have to be something like that. It can be a lot of little things in childhood that just add up over the years, and then that becomes trauma, because sometimes trauma isn't just one major event. Sometimes it's a lot of ongoing events that just add up over the years. And what we found is that people who have experienced trauma in childhood, and also people who have experienced trauma in adulthood, like a bad marriage or something like that, or a major job loss and not being able to find a new job in a reasonable amount of time, that can be considered trauma also. Any of these things will make it very difficult for positive affirmations or gratitude to work, and in those cases, people who have experienced that may need to either take some form of therapy, counseling, or any forms of self-help, or help from semi-professionals like myself. I was trained in rapid transformational therapy, and also in emotional freedom technique. And these two things are just two examples of ways that people can overcome past traumas and learn to be a positive thinker, and to experience gratitude and transform their life. And so that's what we're going to be talking about in this group that I created called Creating Your Positive Life. And you're free to join, and we're going to be doing another workshop soon, and we're going to be talking about past traumas and how to overcome them. And We hope to see you soon in our group. Thank you.